And we have one more tonight. One Piece Red. For all you anime fans out there.
No, it's for all you fans of great movies. Here's the deal.
Okay.
One Piece, for those who don't know, everybody hold up their hands. Who knows who One Piece is? One Piece is, I believe, the longest running manga and anime in Japanese history. It's got some ridiculous amount of somewhere between 700 and 7,000 episodes, something like that.
I was ready to jump in. I was like, this is right up Samurai Guy's alley. And then I saw the episode number and I was like, oh my God.
No, you see, what I do is I just watch the movies.
Yeah.
One Piece has a bunch of movies, and I've watched the last couple. And so I wasn't originally going to run out to this because, of course, there's still viruses around, and I'm an old guy and all this other stuff. And I have to go to a major theater to get to this one because it's in exclusive theaters. But a lot of things came together. Dear friends of mine who love One Piece called up and said, we're going into New York on November, whatever, 5th or something, to go see it and in New York at the AMC Theater, which is where the action film, not the action film autopsy, this is the action film autopsy, where the Urban Action Showcase was being held on that day. And they had invited me to be on a panel for the Game of Death Redux. So I said, oh, I can kill like 40 birds with one stone.
Yeah, yeah.
So I went in, and we went to the theater. We went to the IMAX theater at the AMC Empire 25 on 42nd Street. And the lights stayed on in the theater for like 5 minutes. And I was going, when I'm looking up at the projection booth, nobody's aware. I have to miss part of the movie to go out into the lobby and start screaming, the lights are on in the theater! And people come running, and the lights finally come off. And I missed, a couple of minutes. And you want to know how good this movie is? I'll tell you how good that movie is. Because when I had to go into the lobby and start yelling, and when I had to come back and I had to miss some time of that movie, that whole time I'm thinking to myself, I'm getting my money back. I am getting my money back. I'm getting that, that $35 IMAX ticket. I'm getting my money back.
Oh.
That movie was so good that I forgot all about getting my money back.
Wow. That's a good movie.
Yeah, especially since I went in thinking there's nothing they can do. It's going to be a repeat of their previous movies and their previous 70,000 episodes. From the very opening of the movie, I could tell that they said they knew that that's what I and other people like me were going to say. And they said, you think we're going to do the same old thing? Sit back. Fasten your seatbelts.
Nice.
And it was amazing because this was not done by an original One Piece guy. I think that's why it was so good. It was done by a guy named Goro Taniguchi, who's best known for another anime and another manga called Code Geass, Geass.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, it is serious. He brings his art to One Piece, and he makes a legendary One Piece movie, but he does more than that. Speaking of what we were talking about before, musicals that don't have music that's good enough, this was also a musical.
Really?
It starts at a concert done by a singer, a female singer called Uta, who has never been seen before. This is her first concert, and she does it on the entire planet is designed to present her concert. And the movie starts with her singing. And I'm in my seat, and I'm going, it's a great song.
Nice.
And it's it's J-pop.
Yeah.
Awesome J-pop.
Nice.
And then it turns out that One Piece, if you don't know the story of One Piece, he's a kid who wants to be the king of the pirates. It's in a pirate universe, like the assassination. Instead of a universe full of assassins and hit people, it's a universe of pirates all vying to become the lead pirate. And also he was One Piece was made to love pirates by a guy who had given him the hat that he always
Right.
wears, who has not been seen in the series since the very beginning. He shows up in this movie.
Oh.
He was the originator of, he sort of like created One Piece, and he shows up. And he's connected because One Piece jumps on stage after the first song and says, I know you, you know me. They were kids together. He didn't know that Uta was also the kid he was with as a, but anyway, I'm not going to go on with the plot.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the rest of the movie. The music continues. It's an amazing story. Uta wants to make everyone happy. She wants to make all her fans safe. She's created this planet so they could all be with her on this planet, hearing her sing forever and be happy forever. And it tells the story of how she came to that. It tells the story of her relationship with One Piece and their father figure that they have together. And he's the actual father of Uta. He's sort of adopted One Piece. The music is throughout. It gets dark. It changes. And also the thing, I mean, I'm just like, I can't believe this movie. Because then they do the closest movie I can compare it to is Coco, the Disney movie Coco. In that, I went to Coco with my two friends from Blue Sky Studios, one in the story department and one in the animation department. And at one point in Coco, the one in the animation department went, because that was the shot with 3 million colors. And at one point in Coco, when the twist hits, the person from the story company, the story department goes, that's what this was like. For a lover of animation, I've been a lover of animation since practically since I was born. I think the first movie I ever saw was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This movie is astonishingly animated. They use every imaginable style of animation, and they use them together in such a way that they don't clash. In fact, they support each other. There is one shot in this movie where every imaginable kind of animation, full animation, pencil animation, 2D animation,
Wow.
3D animation, every imaginable kind is all on screen at the same time, and they're all telling a story together. I was just like,
Wow.
how did you do that?
Yeah,
And yeah, go ahead.
just from this clip here, I was like sold. I was like,
But this
whoa, this looks
this clip
great,
is
man.
this clip is nothing compared to the rest of it. The other thing is that the stakes in the movie get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The emotional stakes, the plot stakes, the action stakes, they get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, but they maintain their humor, they maintain their heart, they maintain their humanity, and it just pays off. Even that shot with all the animation styles, even for me, can't compare to the last time I and the audience sees Uta. Spoiler alert. There's a shot that they put. I'm going to get the DVD of this or the Blu-ray of this or whatever I have to see this over and over and over and over and over again. I have to look at that last shot because that last shot just pulled back and hit me in the heart. Just hit me in the heart. I mean, and my heart, just shot up into my throat. And I got this big lump and I'm going. And up until this, the movie was getting more and more action-packed. Again, that one thing you saw was nothing compared. My eyes became pinballs. Your eyes will know what pinballs are like.
Yeah.
So don't go to a really big IMAX. Get to the usual laser IMAX so you can take it all in. And it was just like, and at the end, when the movie ended, and me and my two friends who are on either side of me, we're just like this during the credits. And at the end, I just go, how did you like it? And he turns to me and he goes, that was great.
Nice.
I'm like, yes, it was.
Nice.
It was amazing.
I'm going to check it out.
It's a landmark in the history of animation. It's one of the highlights in my history, my personal history of animation. And
that
also
is
anime
high
too.
praise. Yeah.
It's just
nice.
Wow. And
nice.
I was saying, Frank, the master of remaster, said, "Don't you have to know about One Piece, or you'll be blind to it. And I'm going, no, you're gonna, even if you know nothing about it, you'll still be blind when you leave this. Your eyes have become single. You're still like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what did I just see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, I highly recommend it. And I also highly recommend that you watch some of the other movies, or at least you read the Wikipedia so you know a little bit of the plot, so it'll mean even more to you. I knew
Yeah.
just enough to just go,
On
wow.
that, they have some of the movies on Netflix, so I've been putting them in my queue, and I could just
There
like
we go. Yeah,
binge
watch
watch
the
them
movies.
in
Don't try
order.
to catch up with the series.
No, I won't. I'll be dead by the time I
That's right.
finish.
We'll all be like,
Nice,
yeah, One
nice.
Piece Film Red. I also have to get a shirt. I got to get a One Piece Film Red shirt.
Nice, nice.